If I bring up like a black issue and someone's like, oh, people of color, I said black. Black, black, black. Because other people of color don't even like us.
Unfortunately, immigrants hating black people is not a new concept. It's just finally being revealed. Had my parents still been married, they got divorced when I was about 10, I would have been forced to marry somebody Indian or white. Facts. That's what would have happened. So it basically comes down to the immigrants come here, they just go by whatever they hear in the media, on the news, they hear bad things about black people, which aren't true. So they just go off of that. They don't actually know any black people. So it is good. It's such a good thing that social media is around now so they can see that black people are not what they see in the media.
Like, oh, people of color, I said black. Black, black, black. Because other people of color don't even like us.
I'm done with you Asians who think having a race war with the black community is in our favor. It's not. And y'all always want to bring up black people attacking Asians during the post-COVID era, which has happened a few times, but guess what? There are gonna be bad people in every race. Remember, anti-Asian is always rooted in white supremacy, but a person of any race can be influenced by white supremacy. So those black people that attacked us were subscribing to the white supremacist narrative that Asians caused COVID. And if you blame black people as a whole for the anti-Asian hate crime, you're subscribing to the white supremacist narrative that black people are inherently aggressive. And y'all Asians who are like, why aren't black people standing with us? Be grateful because they've always stood with us. Frederick Douglass in 1882 made the time to openly denounce the Chinese Exclusion Act while the black community was going through so much, such as rampant lynchings against them. Hand in hand with us to free the Japanese people in the internment camps in 1942. And we directly benefited from black-led civil rights movements every single time. So stop blaming and demanding things from them, and unlearn your anti-blackness first.
Because other people of color don't even like us.
Let's have constructive conversations about how we can dismantle anti-blackness in our community while also dismantling the racism that is affecting us.
And I'm saying that if we mixed all of the people presently on the planet, stirred them up,
the white freckle-faced people would be gone.
Genetic recessive status would disappear. And I've gone all over the country in England and asked this question. Yeah. Everybody wants the children and the generations to remain white. Yeah. If you do, then you have to do something to make sure that that happens. And I say that what the thing is that is done, and particularly in relationship to black non-whites, because we have the greatest genetic potential to cause white genetic annihilation, to cause white genetic annihilation, to cause white genetic annihilation.
Because you're the blacks.
Because we, right.
Most color.
Right, we have this ability to produce melanin pigment. We have more of it than anybody else.
Police shooting of an unarmed man.
No federal charges in the deadly police shooting.
Prosecutors say they will not charge 4 Wilmington police officers.
Declined to bring charges.
No criminal charges.
Dropped all charges.
No charges.
No charges.
Would not file criminal charges in another officer-involved shooting.
No criminal charges.
Going inside the Capitol, sitting in Speaker Pelosi's office, casually take pictures of themselves, have that played on Fox News. They know that they are not in jeopardy, because the cops are taking selfies with them, walking them down the steps to make sure they're not hurt, taking care with their bodies, not like they treated Freddie Gray's body. White Americans aren't afraid of the cops. White Americans are never afraid of the cops, even when they're committing insurrection. You ain't afraid of the police because the police are you, and the police reflect back to them. We're with you. You're good. We're not going to hurt you because you're not them. Guarantee you if that was a Black Lives Matter protest in D.C., there would already be people shackled, arrested, or dead.
But if we are attacked, I say we must fight. Is that clear? Is it not for Muslim? I'm talking to all black people in America. If we are attacked, we must rise up and fight to the death. All the ladies on the floor. Still hardcore. All the ladies on the floor. The hell do you think this is? That we're gonna lay down and let these no good, wicked demons just kill us and our children and we just do nothing about it? Why should not I urge you to fight?
The police in this country have been at war with the American people for generations. The American police system originated from slave patrols in the early days of this country.
Our enemies are who we live with every day in America.
I said black. Black, black, black.
But if you kill my son, I'm gonna kill you. I'm not gonna get on TV and cry and call for Reverend Sharpton. I'm gonna quietly sit back, bury my baby, and then I'm gonna figure out how to kill you and your wife, and kill you and your children. Every black parent that have lost the child to the bullets of the enemy in uniform who's supposed to be your protector, you should go kill those enemies. That's your duty as a human being. And if you can't protect your family, you're going to bring a baby in this world, raise them up to a man, child, or a woman, and then you're going to let somebody come and shoot them down like a dog in the street, not only go into court and get off and laugh in your face, but they pay them back pay. And you just going to get on TV and cry. No, your obligation is to go to your grave to avenge your children. That's your duty as a human being, black man.
60,000 soldiers. Now, there ain't but 20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Slavery. We have to live on it, but we've never wanted it. So we know that this flag is drenched with our blood. As we know, this country was built on the black back of black people across this country. And if we don't have it, you ain't gonna have it either, because we gonna tear it up. That's what they saying. And people ought to understand that. I don't see why they don't understand. They know what they've done to us. All across this country, they know what they've done to us.
If I bring up like a black issue and someone's like, oh, people of color, I said black. Black, black, black. Because other people of color don't even like us.
This is serious music we are doing here. Only serious music.